Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode. We're looking to get our homes prepared as we've just transitioned from summer into fall. I know I'm disappointed, hopefully many of you all are as well, but want to make sure our homes are well maintained and ready for our new season coming in. So today I wanted to go over our four top maintenance items as we transition into fall. And it's been amazing how quickly everything's transitioned. It was just like 95 degrees on Saturday, and now we're down to 80s, and we've got the rains coming in for most of the week. So important for us to get these things addressed for our fall weather home maintenance items. So the first one on the list shouldn't come to any surprise to anyone, but we're talking gutters. It is so important to make sure that gutters are free and clear of debris, especially leaves and other items that may get into those gutters. As we get into our kind of rainy season, wet season, we want to make sure the water is flowing into those gutters and out. There is nothing worse than having to deal with water coming over those gutters, and a lot of times if we're not getting it away from our homes, we can cause lots of serious problems, especially as little rain as we've had recently. The foundation guys will expect to hear lots of new phone calls, right? So the dirt started to separate away from the homes. If your gutters aren't free and clear and we've got water coming in down by your homes, we can run into issues with water getting into your homes. The other thing too, if it's jam-packed full, you can have water going backwards instead of over the front of the gutters, but back towards your home. You can wind up with roof issues and all kinds of things down the wall of the home. So super important to make sure that those gutters are good and clean and ready for the rains coming. And it's probably something that you'll have to check out, a couple times throughout the fall just to make sure everything's good and clear and running smoothly. Also, while you're up making sure gutters are good and clean, it's a great idea to go ahead and check out that roof. Make sure everything is looking good. Looking for nail pops or any missing shingles that may have happened. I know we had a lot of winds from storms early in the spring and the summer, and so as we're getting back into our rainy season, let's make sure that those things are looking good. So as you go around cleaning gutters, keep an eye on those and make sure everything's looking good on your roof. The second item that we're going into is making sure that we have our windows sealed and doors, the weather stripping thresholds are all in good shape. We can wind up and lose a lot of our heat outside of our homes or draw more of that cold weather in if we don't have windows sealed and those doors taken care of. It's super simple, just a matter of and it's just a basic home maintenance thing, caulking around windows, making sure that they're sealed properly. We can help keep the cold out and the warm furnace heat inside. So make sure that we do a good job of getting those sealed, and then making sure periodically, you don't have to do it as often, but checking that weather stripping around your doors, making sure you have a nice tight seal. You don't want to see any daylight coming through. Really does a nice job to help get you some additional efficiency and really save you some money throughout the course of the winter. So check on those seals, make sure everything is looking good there. The next one is our HVAC systems. Right, so we want to start addressing those, making sure we're in good working order before we get into winter and the really cold weather. So it's better to be proactive and go ahead and look at getting those serviced now before our furnaces are really working full bore in the winter. Hopefully you've been maintaining air filters, changing them every 1 to 3 months or as needed. I really feel like they're the lifeblood of the unit. Just like in a car, changing oil consistently is so important. Changing those air filters do a great job to help make sure that it continues to run efficient. We're not stressing the system, and you should get a longer life expectancy by consistently doing those maintenance things. While it's easy to change out filters, certainly recommend having an HVAC professional coming out, doing a good thorough review and cleaning of your system, making sure everything's in tip-top shape. Not having heat in the winter, while it's certainly uncomfortable, but it can also cause lots of other problems. I've certainly had issues where we've had frozen lines, and it has the potential to create some pretty severe messes in your home if you're not on top of it. So servicing those units goes a long way to make sure that you're ready for winter. And so fall is the time to do that. The last one, the fourth one, is going to be exterior lighting. especially in our area, where in the summer, sun doesn't set until after 9 o'clock for parts of the summer. It won't be long now, and it'll be dark at 5:30. So it's a good opportunity to go ahead and check out our exterior lighting, make sure all those lights work, make sure the fixtures are working, switches operate properly. Goes a long way to lighting up your home, to make sure that everything is safe and easily used as we get into these darker months. So just a quick recap. Gutters, want to make sure gutters are good and clean, ready for all the rain that we're likely to have over the next few months. And while you're up there, make sure you check on the roof. The second thing is sealing those windows, making sure they're caulked and ready to go, no holes, so that way we don't have the cold drafts coming in the wintertime. And then also for your doors, checking those, the weather stripping and thresholds, make sure we have a nice tight seal on those. Checking out the HVAC systems, having a professional come out, make sure everything is good and ready to go. As we get into our colder months, air filters should change nice, neat, and clean. And then the last thing, the exterior lighting, right? It won't be long until it's dark at 5:30. So being able to light up your home, make sure it's safe for not only for you but other guests that you having over. So thank you all for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you on our next video. And if I'm giving you good information, please feel free to like and subscribe.